including the Wolf Warriors. I was just talking about the Mono Vampire. They look like a completely different team from how they started the season. Of course, that 7-game win streak of the CLS Knights, now they're on a 2-game skid, or a 3-game skid right now, actually. So a lot of things can still happen. Singapore Slingers still swinging there. A roller coaster going on right now for the Saigon Heat. So it's going to be interesting to see how the positioning works out for the playoffs. But San Miguel Alab Pilipinas will want nothing more than another road win to bounce back from that loss they suffered in Hong Kong just a couple of days ago.
The defending champions ready to bounce back here against the Wolf Warriors. Ray Parks right away getting the steal. He is on the move. Good bounce pass and the score inside, opening the scoring here for Balkmania, Ronaldo Balk.
And you know, for Ray Parks, he can find anybody. He's got some kind of X-ray vision in that mask that he's wearing right now. Great assist.
Again, Ray Parks has been on the tear here for San Miguel Alab Pilipinas, taking more shots actually for Alab ever since his return. And he has been productive for Coach Jimmy Alapag at this point of the season. 2-0 still. No basket there for the Wolf Warriors here. Now, if you are the Wolf Warriors and you remember your previous meeting against Alab Pilipinas, it is important for them to have a fast start here, because last time they met, you covered that, Noel. Alab raced to an 11-0 start in that game. And tonight will be different for the Wolf Warriors because they will not be having Mike Taylor to save them in this game.
Well, I remember that game very clearly, Martin, that San Miguel Alab Pilipinas did go through an 11-0 run, but then the tail end of that first quarter was probably the best basketball the Wolf Warriors have played all season. And then you go back to the start of the third quarter when they almost overhauled the lead of San Miguel Alab Pilipinas just by sharing the ball. Well, of course, Mike Taylor went off for something like for a lot of points in that game. They won't have that today with Bradford, but they can't dig themselves into a hole early against the defending champions. That's a no-no.
Yeah, especially with Ala putting on the pressure like this. Ray Parks really getting into the face of Chris Shentu there. This is Patterson against Ronaldo Balkman. Patterson will choose to drive and take it out to Mike Bell. Bell challenging Ramos. That's an air ball from Mike Bell, and Alab Pilipinas is on the attack. Parks from the corner. Parks too strong on the free. Rebound goes to Tez Patterson.
And I love the early here by San Miguel Alab Pilipinas. It's like they're jabbing in the first round of a heavyweight match. They want to take these open shots just to get loosened up.
Alab Pilipinas up 3-0 here. Here's Bradford. He will be tested here by Ethan Albano. Bradford losing it, but it was last touch on Ethan, so 4 seconds remaining on the clock of the Wolf Warriors.
And it's interesting that Jimmy Alapag is actually assigning Ethan Albano against the veteran, just to see how savvy this guy still is. And if he does show a little bit of brute strength, well, he's probably going to change that matchup.
Second straight air ball for the Wolf Warriors here. Not manufacturing a good shot there as they give the ball back to San Miguel Alab Pilipinas. So a minute and a half eclipsing here in the first quarter. Alab, only team on the board here, 3-0. Balkman against Tess Patterson. They will go inside to PJ. PJ challenging Tsai Chen, taking it out to Kalen. Kalen hesitating on the pass. Albano attacks. Back to Johnson to the corner. That was for 3. No good from straight away. That's Tsai Chen securing the rebound.
They didn't get the shot. They did get the shot to go, but they got the shot they wanted. Great patience shown by San Miguel Alab Pilipinas.
Bradford missing on the three-pointer. That had a good line though. Parks squares his feet, drops in the three-pointer.
That is Ray Parks for you. You know, you just leave him open for a split second. He's actually going to look at you. You sure you're leaving me open? And Ray Parks just drains it.
The other side, here's the first basket for the Wolf Warriors, care of Chris Shentu, a local player here for the Wolf Warriors.
Now for Shentu, he's going to have to use that speed a lot against the speedy guards of San Miguel Alab Pilipinas.
He's known as a two-way player for this lineup. Ramos for 3 again. Second attempt, still no go. Chong Son getting the rebound. Balkman puts it on the floor. Parks could not catch it. That was a bit too strong from Ronaldo.
And you sort of look at the defense being played here by the Wolf Warriors. They're not allowing anything in the paint. They got lucky that the ball went out of bounds, but they're protecting the paint more than they have to at this point. Everybody wants to shoot from the outside, at least in this lineup for San Miguel Alab Pilipinas.
That's usually the game plan of Alab's opponents. Make them a perimeter shooting team instead of, killing or allowing them to kill you from inside the paint.
Well, PJ Ramos already shot 2 threes in this game. Nothing inside yet. That's why they want to manufacture some points from Ronaldo Balkman.
But if you get those defensive stops, you got to convert on the other end.
That's right.
And the Wolf Warriors haven't done that so far. Albano off the spin here. Ethan, up and under. Ethan escapes, but he doesn't make the shot.
Well, he got the shot he wanted, though.
Yeah. Here is Mike Bell running middle. He lays it up.
It's actually a better start from the last time these two teams met in this building. No blowout early from San Miguel Alab Pilipinas, so the Wolf Warriors, a little bit of a diesel start, but they're right there again.
So PJ will try to go inside, deflected from behind. And this is Zhuhai finishing. Mike Bell. Good enough of a finish there.
Well, Mike Bell wanted to slam it down on the head of PJ Ramos. Ball slipped out of his hands, but luckily for him, he still went in. It's a tied game.
6 apiece, Johnson. No counter for Alab Pilipinas. And here comes Tess Patterson with possession. Mike Bell surveys the floor, decides to slow down here. He will go back out to Chris Shentu. Shentu, who scored a basket earlier, will attack Ramos and kick it out to Zhuhai. Shentu open for 3. Drops it!
That's a great pass by Zhuhai. They thought they were going to reverse the ball once again to the side where Mike Bell was, but Chris Shentu just got it back. Shentu's got 5 of their 9 points. That's a great confidence booster for this kid.
And the Wolf Warriors, you nailed the right word there. With confidence right now as they take this 3-point lead and they get the stop on the other end, more importantly.
This is a 9-zip run right now. Oh, 11-zip. That's a long 2 for Zhuhai. 11 unanswered now for the Wolf Warriors, and Jimmy Alapag is still not flinching.
Yep. He trusts his boys too much, which is very reasonable with how they performed this season. But that's a turnover on Alab Pilipinas here.
PJ and Ray Ray were not on the same page that time, and PJ is telling Ray Ray, I wasn't ready yet.
Yeah. So Zhuhai, Wolf Warriors with the advantage here. 11-6 start for them. Tess Patterson attacking Jongson. Bradford. Mike Bell from the outside going in. The scoop, no hoop. Rebound goes to PJ. A chance for Alab Pilipinas to cut into this lead. Ethan, they swing the ball around. Good defense there by the Wolf Warriors. PJ still nothing from downtown. Here's Ethan. Ronaldo drives. Ronaldo driving, gliding. And that's going to be off for Balkman.
You know, the aggressive defense of the Wolf Warriors is actually helping them right now. San Miguel Alab Pilipinas, so many open looks. Looks like they're rushing their shots. And there is no legitimate rim protector for the Wolf Warriors. So I still don't get why they're rushing their shots at this point. But we're going to have a timeout. And Coach Jimmy Alapag has a lot to talk about. 11-zip run ongoing for the Wolf Warriors.
All right, back to the action here, and Dome Gymnasium, Zhuhai, China. You guys are joined by Martin Aviano, Noel Zarate for this game, and right now, the home squad, white shirts, are on an 11-0 run, leading San Miguel Alab Pilipinas here in the first quarter, 11-6, with over halfway done here in the first quarter. Noel, it has been the perfect start, the ideal start here for the Wolf Warriors, and they're unfazed, you know, with the record and with the defending champions visiting their house here in Zhuhai.
The irony of basketball, remember the last time these two teams met, it was 11-zip in favor of San Miguel Alab Pilipinas to begin the game, and after allowing the first 6 points, the Wolf Warriors scored 11 straight, although Zhuhai came up short in that one. Also interesting to revisit that game because Ray Parks and Kayla Johnson did not play in that last matchup, and they are starting here today, and they are down by 5, plus an offensive foul now called on Ronaldo Balkman.
So nothing going to the way of San Miguel Alab Pilipinas here. And if you're the Wolf Warriors, if you want to get a win against the defending champions, this is the perfect time to do it. They're coming off a loss.
Well, San Miguel Alab Pilipinas has not lost back-to-back all season long. But this is a harrowing road trip for them. You know, that big loss in Hong Kong, and just a day's rest, and here they are again.
PJ Ramos getting the rebound as we go back into the action. Bounce pass to Parks, saving it to the wrong man. Mike Bell with a catch.
Boy, Ray Parks just took on an entire row underneath the ring.
But Parks will get back down On defense here, Mike Bell kicking it out to Zhuhai. They go to Patterson. Denied by Ramos.
Who says PJ is the rim protector?
And you rarely see him jet, but there, he actually went for it. Chongson for 3. Too strong. Struggling from downtown. Missed you there between 2 teammates. Mike Bell tapping it out.
Yeah, Liu was in the area as well. But you know, San Miguel Alab Pilipinas has been scoreless over the last more than 5 minutes already. Here in the first quarter since that Ray Park's 3 and around the 7-minute mark.
That's right. So Alab will look to break that dry spell here. Ramos taking it strong. And PJ falls down. And his teammates quickly attending to him.
Even Zhuhai, who gave up the foul, goes over and see if the 7'3" Puerto Rican is okay.
I would too. I would too.
You would want to be in his bad side, that's for sure.
That's right. Here's PJ attacking, taking the contact from Zhuhai.
It's a good challenge, though.
You rarely see PJ take it strong to the basket like that. And you know, they're feeling a little bit of the sense of urgency here in the first quarter with the Wolf Warriors leading it by 5.
You know, PJ Ramos coming off that bout with food poisoning wants to see how far he can go with the legs that he has today. That weakens you. That kind of bout with food poisoning takes a lot out of you. He's had a lot of fluids over the past couple of days, but it's still different when you're doing a shoot around, when you're doing a practice, as opposed to an actual game when there are actual people hitting you already.
Of course, game speed, game action is very different from practice, from scrimmages. PJ Ramos looks all right, though.
It's going to be Ray Parks right now taking on Bradford.
So Bradford getting the respect of Coach Jimmy Alab early here. And Ramos could not track the ball down.
Looks like Bradford gave him a little bit of a nudge that the referees didn't see. You know, PJ Ramos just looking over at Bradford. You a strong little guy, aren't you?
Bradford passing it to Mike Bell off the inbound here. A lot of time to work with for the Wolf Warriors. No need to rush, and that's going to be an offensive foul on Liu away from the basketball.
Yeah, trying to get position there. He knew he had a mismatch against Joshua Bistondo, so he wanted to make sure that he got the right position. He didn't even get the ball, but he's going to be called for that illegal screen.
So this will allow San Miguel Alab Pilipinas to inch closer. Under 3 minutes remaining in our first quarter. And they throw up PJ Ramos here. Bounce pass to Tess Patterson with the denial.
We never knew that Tess Patterson had it in him.
So Wolf Warriors with confidence on both ends of the floor.
Kalen?
It's been a block party on both ends. First it was PJ, next it was Tess Patterson. And the next one on the other end, Kalen Chongson denying the Wolf Warriors.
They're saying Alab Pilipinas basketball though, Martin. I'm not sure about this. It looks like Kalen got all ball. It should have been Wolf Warriors basketball.
Ramos. They go to Urbistondo, who fires it up. Urbistondo will miss. The rebound goes to Zhuhai. So it's been Alab Pilipinas attempting a lot of 3-point shots here in the first quarter. Patterson with all day to shoot from the baseline. It will not work. Here is Parks. Ray goes to Ronaldo here. Extra pass to Chongson for 3, still off.
Boy, the three-pointer isn't really working for San Miguel Alab Pilipinas. They're 1 out of 10,000 right now from beyond the arc.
But despite the dry spell, they are only down by 3 points here. Zhuhai, one-legged fadeaway jumper. They have 5 points now for the Wolf Warriors.
That's their first basket since about the 4-minute mark of this game. So a couple of dry spells for both teams.
Baldwin to PJ taking strong to Zhuhai there. That's 2 fouls on Zhuhai. So a key guy for Coach Matt Skillman in foul trouble now.
Now Zhuhai's going to hit the bench. Tess Patterson is also going to hit the bench. We're going to have a bunch of new players, a bunch of locals coming in. So the only import remaining on the floor will be Mike Bell for the final 141 of the first.
That is Soon Hef-Feng, Yan Su, and Chris Shettu. PJ, bounded by Bell. PJ falls down again. Here come the Wolf Warriors. Soon Hef-Feng, who just came off the bench, blows the layup. Good defense there by Domingo. Lawrence bounce pass to PJ, who slams it home.
And PJ just fell over at the other end. And nobody there to stop somebody 7'3", 2 feet away from the ring.
No chance.
That's not possible at all.
Mike Bell for three. Could not get the bounce, and that's Lawrence Domingo securing the rebound for Alab. A chance to finish strong here. Here's the one. Oh! Denied on the entry pass by Mike Bell.
Boy, they're just telegraphing most of their passes.
Sun Hefeng finishes underneath. This is crisp ball movement we're seeing from the Wolf Warriors now. Lo Domingo, though, attacking on the other end, breaking momentum, and he will go to the line for 2 shots.
That's what you like from Lodo. They call him Lodo. That's what you like. The moment he comes in, he's an impact player. Used to start for San Miguel Alab Pilipinas a couple of seasons ago. But now that he's coming off the bench, he leads the second unit in terms of the energy points that he brings. But he's going to be tested here at the free throw line. We all know that he's an adventurer from 15 feet away from the basket.
Well, he has improved immensely this season, as we mentioned that. Now he misses the free throw. So PJ Ramos goes to the bench, and another lengthy player will come in for, or just came in for Coach Jimmy Alab. This is Brandon Rosser. So Lawrence Domingo on the second free throw here, drops in the second. So 1 out of 2, cutting it to a 4-point lead. Chris Shentu bringing the ball down for the Wolf Warriors. He will do the point guard duties now. With Corey Bradford also on the bench. Shentu on the cross, kicking it out. Liu could not shoot it. Mike Bell puts it on the floor. Slight push there. Mike Bell on the turnaround off.
Well, Mike Bell is really a diesel. He comes to life usually in the second half. Another telegraph pass by Alab.
He's been doing it on the defensive end for the Wolf Warriors. Sun Hefeng with his second basket of the game. That's a foul and a finish for Sun.
You always like to see these kids at 6'9" trying to fill the lane. And Sun, for the second time, gets rewarded, but this time he gets hammered. He missed a layup earlier. Wasn't going to make the same mistake, but again, credit Chris Shentu for finding his open teammate.
And waiting for Lawrence Domingo to commit before making the pass at the last second. And Sun Hefeng completed the 3-point play, 7-point advantage, largest of the game so far for the Wolf Warriors. Parks will facilitate this. Directing traffic, he will square up for 3. Off to the left, Rosser hustling for that rebound. Rosser puts it back in, plus the foul.
Now Brandon, 6'5", 6'6", with very, very long arms. And a great nose for the ball as well for this kid.
Looks a little bit taller with that throw, though.
That's true. Well, most of them do. Even Lawrence Domingo,
who is also listed at 6'5", but 0.5 seconds remaining here in the first quarter. We trade 3-point plays for both teams here. Brandon Rosser trying to complete for San Miguel Alab Pilipinas. Too strong. Mike Bell will hold it out to the end of the first quarter here. And it's the Wolf Warriors, the home team, jumping into a 5-point advantage. It is 18-13 after the first. Again, San Miguel Alab Pilipinas down by 5 going into the second frame.